All right, now on to everyone's favorite topics, compliance in the news. So there's been some movement around the CMMC and the Title 48 rule. It's now with the Organization for Information and Regulatory Affairs. They're reviewing the rule, hopefully have that done. And they're still estimating that CMMC will be in contracts and be actually enforced Q1 of 2025.
But Bill, and this is just me playing devil's advocate because I'm all about CMMC. But is this going to encourage people to actually take it? Yeah. Is it going to encourage people to take this thing seriously finally?
Well, that's a really, really great point. And I got to say, it's been around for a while. It's not new. I think we've said that ad nauseum in many different talks and many different articles we've read. The requirements have been in DFARS for 171. If you haven't taken it seriously now, you better start taking it seriously and really be ready for this because it is coming. I know it's not what it was intended to be 2-3 years ago when it first came out, but it is what it is now, and it's getting these regulations. There's no turning this ship around. We're heading forward right through whatever obstacle is coming our way, and these companies that it's going to apply to really need to get their act together.
But like I said, playing devil's advocate, if I was a company, I would think about the fact that I still have a little bit of time because we've shown that we delay. Like, when are we going to turn this thing on? So is it even inappropriate for us to believe that these companies are going to actually do this, or you think it's going to take people actually seeing CMMC in something?
Well, what's interesting is the work I've done for some of our clients. The investigation of the assessment objectives, that takes time, but really the longest time in my engagements is folks collecting the evidence to substantiate what they're doing. Yeah. A lot of people disrespect that, and having good evidence that depicts and conveys you are doing what you say you do, it really proves to be challenging for folks. And so, you better start collecting it now because you're going to have it eventually.
Absolutely. I think it's a good time for people to actually start looking at things and finally taking this thing seriously, Ben.
Well, thanks.